Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Voxel Tycoon. Let me unpause the game. We'll go at 1x speed here. Let's see, I think at the end of the last episode, we talked about maybe having two main options for this episode, and maybe I've forgotten something, but I think we said there are two options that we were considering. One was increasing the bus routes, right? So we have like a very rudimentary transport routes in the game, in our map right now, and we may be missing out on some income. Here's a bus filling up right now, fills up with 10 people. Let's click the stop. Is there any information about the stop here? Let's see. Available in buildings. So this shows how many people we've got available to transport. I'm guessing here's all the buildings that are, we can see them all highlighted, that are affected by this route. It says there's 10 people available in those buildings. So that doesn't sound like that many, really, considering we've only got one bus, I think, on that route. Maybe two buses on that route. So that one looks all right, actually. I don't think we need to add buses to it, from what I can tell here. But you can see if we look at the whole town of Summersville, there's a bunch of areas that aren't covered by buses. Now, it'd be cool if we could see, like click on an area or something and see just how many potential passengers there are. But I guess we can only do that at the whole town level here. So if we look at demands, or no, it's not demands, it's in the overview, I guess. We've got passenger transportation is currently bad. And we're only covering 54 of 108 possible passengers is how I read that. So we could drop down some bus stops. The town, I noticed last time, at least up north here, doesn't look like there's too much road traffic. It's a different story as we get into Haver, right? Because we're getting near some manufacturing here with the coal mine. And then if we go over to Newport, yeah, traffic's pretty light in town. So we do have a bus route in here. Where is it? We can tell by the little icon here, a little bus here kind of at the center of the screen. There's our bus stop right there. And we've been building like the double-sided, I guess, bus stops where the bus can stop on either side. I don't know if that matters a ton or doesn't, but I figured might as well go big and get the better one. And what does this one say? This one says buildings accept passengers. Okay, and it says there's only 6 people waiting in this route. So yeah, I was kind of expecting that to be a whole heck of a lot worse than it is. But again, it could be that we're not seeing, like, from this display, we're not really catching the fact that there's a bunch of passengers over here and over here that aren't being serviced. I noticed there's some planks here that we could be shipping that we're not. Let's take a look at the town display and see what it says for people. Awful, 31 of 126. This town, Newport Beach, is mixed. It's of type mixed. So it says supplying demands and transporting passengers has the same effect on the settlement growth. Let's do it. We're just, I'm just sitting here talking about it. Why don't we add some bus stops and add some buses? I think we've got one extra bus laying around in the garage. So let's just jump in. We'll start at Newport Beach since that's where we're at. And let's see if we can find bus stops. It's been a while. Roads, stations. And then under stations, double bus stop. That's what I've been using. The single one is only $6,000 cheaper. Now, it may end up being a whole heck of a lot cheaper because if it's on one side of the street, it could be that you're not having to tear down 2 buildings. I'll show you what I mean. Boy, it doesn't show the coverage of the existing bus stop. Oh, that's a bummer. I was hoping it would show. Let me hit the Alt key and just see. No. So that's a feature. Maybe I'll hop in the Discord and suggest that. But it'd be nice when I'm putting down a second bus stop to know I'm not heavily overlapping a bus stop that I've already got. So it looks like for now, we're going to have to just use our best judgment to not overlap. And let me see here how I rotate this guy. R, should be R, right? Yeah. Guess we had it the way it was supposed to be. So I'm looking at our bus stop here for Newport Beach. And I guess I can just, by putting this here, I can kind of see the range of effect. So I'm thinking we need to be over here somewhere. And you can see how it's going to tear out buildings. So that $27,530 it says up here in the top left just turned into 155 depending on where I build it, because it's going to tear down buildings. This is at the end of a dead-end street. That's not a horrible place, actually. We've got decent connectivity. Ooh, can I do that? And actually connect a road while I'm at it. That's kind of clever placement. Let's go for it, just for creativity points. So we've got a new stop. Let's head over to a garage and get a bus. I think we have one. Actually, before we do that, what I'm thinking of doing, we're going to spend probably this episode doing bus stuff, I think. What I'm thinking of doing is getting 4 bus stops in here, one in each kind of corner of Newport Beach. Then making sure we have at least one bus going on a route across all 4 of those stations, just in a circle all day, all night, picking up passengers and transporting them across town. And then at one of our stations, I kind of would like it to be this new one that we just put down. Have at least one route that goes from Newport Beach into all the way over to Haver here somewhere. Maybe down this way we'll pop a station. So there's one route connecting 2 towns, and then I keep pointing at this factory as a town. Do that again. One route that connects Haver to Newport Beach in just 2 stops. From one town to the next, that's it, 2 bus stops. And then one route that right now within Newport Beach would have 4 stops. And we'll see if that helps meet the demand a little bit better. We're going to end up spending some money doing this. You saw that first bus stop cost me a lot, over 100 grand. But I'm hoping this is an investment in the future that will pay off. Now, there's not a bunch of houses here, but this is going to expand. So here's our first bus stop down there. We want to kind of be outside the range. So that's somewhere up here. Let me rotate this guy. What about over here? Because this area is going to grow, I think. And then it won't overlap. And then we're going to put one just to the west of here, I guess. Ooh, the further I go out, look how cheap that gets. 27,530. I'll take it. Can I inch over one and get another house or 2? Boom, sold. I like it. Not sure what the naming should be on these. If we want to change the names, we'll deal with that later, I guess. All right, let's get another station put down. Put the 4th one down for this town. Now, this is kind of how I did it when I played Transport Fever 1. And I made lots of dough, but this is a different game. So who knows if this is the best approach or not. If you know, go ahead and let me know in the comments, because I do not know. Not many houses here yet. That would be kind of planning for growth. But can we get it cheap? We can't really squeeze it in cheap here. We've got kind of terrain issues that are complicating things. We're going to have to take out a building. Well, 85 is better than 111. Boom. All right, now we've got our 4 stops. Now, let's go to the garage, grab a bus. Boom. I think we have one sitting in here somewhere. Here it is. Let's go click this guy. We'll reset the route. So I think I just do individual route, and that kind of clears it. And we're just going to go in a circle here first. And we're going to have to clear it. There's a route here, I think, at Newport Beach Southwest, that we're going to have to remember and come back and change that route. We're going to want that route, which I think is going to Haver now. We're going to put over here on Newport Beach South. Anyway, we'll get to that next. Let's go ahead and add a stop. This should be easy. 1. And I think these are always transfer, right? Cargo or passengers, it says. Boom. Add another stop. And I guess we'll go, why don't we go clockwise? It's going to have a hard time getting here, but eventually these roads may connect up. There's 2, transfer, and then more clockwise. Add a stop for that one, transfer. And our last stop, let me move this up so I can get to the button. Seems like that should scroll. And stop. Let's see. Newport Beach branch. That's another. No, that's a truck one. Here's our stop. Boom. Transfer. And then I guess. Now I wonder if it will. I guess when it gets to the end, it just, yeah, it cycles. It'll go back to Newport Beach Annex. Where is that? Did I click on the wrong thing? All right, what I'm looking at right now is where it says here, Newport Beach Annex. So you guys, what am I doing? This, oh, I clicked on a car somehow. Let's look at our bus. This is what I want. Car 72. Oh, I see. I'm thrown off because it says car 72. It's actually a bus. All right, let's see. Newport Beach Annex. Newport Beach North. So it kind of messed up the order, didn't it? I don't know if it tried to optimize it, but I'm going to rejigger these things so they're the way I want them. Newport Beach Annex, that's fine. We can start there. The next stop is going to be Newport Beach Branch. Newport Beach. Oops, sorry. Newport Beach Southwest. Can I drag that? Let's see. Edit. See if we can drag this whole stop up. Not sure what happened there. You guys may have seen it. I did not. I don't currently understand why that worked that way. Okay, Newport Beach Annex to Newport Beach Southwest. This guy over here. Then we're going to continue clockwise to Newport Beach North. That looks good. And then up to Newport Beach Halt. Kind of strange name, but that'll work. Let's save it. I'm going to do P. I think I prefixed all our routes with P, the people ones. Newport Beach. I'm just going to call this circle. How about like center circle? We'll see. We may change these later, but at least I'll kind of know what that is. It's kind of descriptive. All right, we got one bus. Let's go cut that guy loose. Off he goes. And then let's look at Newport Beach Southwest and take a look at what we got going on here. We got the one bus. Let me bring this up so you can see it a little better. Ooh, I got to right click. Must have been in some kind of building menu because I couldn't move anything. I'm going to leave the garage here. So we've got two buses going from Haver to Newport Beach. Yeah, Haver to Newport Beach. That's the first route. So this one I named Haver to Newport Beach 1. I was going to change that. So it went to Newport Beach North. Let's go into this route. Let's see. All I got to do is click one of the buses. Let's edit this route and just fix it. I kind of want it to be closer to Haver, not the far side of town. So let's have it pick up and drop off, not here, but Haver Beach North. I'm looking to see what happened there. Okay, transfer. There's Haver Beach North. And I want to get rid of the Southwest stop. So let's just delete that guy. Boom. Sorry, it's taking me a minute here. Just want to make sure I got it right. And then can I rename this route? Edit. Switch to an individual route, but keep orders. Rename the route. There it is. All right. How about we make this to people Haver to Newport Beach? And then I'm going to, Newport Beach. Can I do north? I don't know if there's enough room. Yeah, let's just do that for now. We'll leave two buses on there. So we've got a route. Let's close this and take a look at our bus stop here. And we can see we've got two routes. One that's coming from Haver and transporting people between towns. And then we've got one car here that's doing the circle and just transporting people from within Newport Beach. We get 20 red messages or 20 alerts up here. Let's just take a look. Bankruptcy avoided. Okay, fine. Business went bankrupt. Steel bars. Yeah, we haven't produced those yet. Business has difficulties with the supply. Amana Colonies now accepts less iron parts. We're not making the iron parts yet. That's that little cog thing. So we have the ability to do that. I think we got that with the plates, if I'm not mistaken. We can make the, or with the bars maybe. No, maybe with the plates. Anyway, we can make those later. Demand decreased. Business difficulties with the supply sand. We don't have that. Let's take a quick look at a couple of these unprofitable vehicles and see what that's all about. Can't be the research. What is it? Coal? Coal to Newport Beach. So coal. Got plenty of supplies, so it's not that kind of issue. And these trucks are filling up, so that supply is accessible through by all three of these guys. And then to Newport Beach coal. Okay, this is our route that's supplying coal for our iron products, and we're just not moving enough iron products. So the warehouse is probably full of coal. Where is it? Where's our coal warehouse? Yeah, here, 115. So that's okay. That's just telling us we've got nowhere to dump the coal. So those three trucks are not profitable. I'm actually okay with that because we're going to scale up our iron deliveries and we're going to need more coal. So we'll put up with a little bit of inefficient routes because I don't want to keep juggling that around. Let's stay on task here and get into Haver, I suppose. And this is a little trickier because these towns are sitting right on top of each other. But I kind of wanted to get a little more bus stop coverage. Let's see what we have, where your bus stop is. It's probably like in a bad place. It's in the middle. Let's close that route. I'll leave the garage open. Logistics. Yeah, that's kind of in the middle, right? So what do you think? I guess we could put bus route, a bus station, I guess, down here in the south, what is that, southwest, and then another one over here in the east, and then do like a triangle pattern or something. And then just have a bus route that goes through those three, or we could try and squeak one in over here, just anticipating that the town's going to grow. Haver East. Yeah, that's our bus station. Is Haver, what kind of town is Haver? See, Haver is a tourist town, and that's significant with what we're doing right now. It says the passenger spawn rate is plus 10%, and transporting passengers has a greater effect on the settlement growth than supplying demands. So right now our passenger coverage is bad. That's a little better than awful, but you can tell from the description that ain't good. So I think this is worth doing. Again, we're spending money and it's kind of putting us back from being able to expand and buy another region. That's the other thing I really want to do is go buy that region with the stone, because that's going to allow us to get the trains, and I think allow us to get the road research done. That's going to get us the advanced garage. That will hopefully get us the diesel trucks that we've unlocked ages ago but cannot purchase anywhere because we don't have the level 2 garages. At least that's my assumption. So you can kind of get the gist here. You've been watching this long that there's all these little dependencies. You got to do A before B, before C, before D, before E. And it's F that you really want, but you got to wait to do all these other things. All right, let's get to it. Let's grab stations, double bus stop. Let's try something down in this area. We're getting into the factory area. How about maybe something down here? That's a nice cheap location for a bus stop. Let's take it. In fact, I may... let's take it. We want to make sure... Oh, can I squeeze in? Let's do that. Gets us another little house or two. Boom. And then let's put one down here. Again, this is an investment. Hopefully these routes will be profitable for us. If they're not, then it's a big fat fail. But let's see. And hopefully they won't crowd our trucking routes. I'm just trying to scroll here to see, or move back and forth to see if I can get a decent price for this bus stop. That's out in the middle of nowhere. We got to be in a little closer than that. That's going to cost money, and you can't place it when there's a truck driving by, which makes it a little more complicated. That's not horrible right here. 86. 86. Now we wait for this little bus to come by. I'll zoom in a little bit. Right there. Boom. Let's take it. I don't want to spend all day doing this. Where is the bus? This is the one we already had. So I guess the other... So we got one down here, one down here. You can see where my mouse is. One up here. And I guess it would make sense to try and put one over in this area. There's not much going on over here yet. Let's grab a bus stop and see if we can stick with having 4. I guess I can plan ahead and just put this out on the outskirts. Save some cash. But man, it's only going to touch like 3 houses. Ooh, that's a little more reasonable, right? You see how those blue things just got highlighted? That's more reasonable. Let's do that. I like it. It's going to overlap a little bit with the other bus stop. Hey, it's showing the other one now. Is that because I have that up? Anyway, yeah, it's showing these lines. How did I get that to stay like that? I have no idea. I don't know how I did that. How did I do that? Is it just having the station open? Check that out. All right, that's worth revisiting. Let me show you what happened here and why it's significant. So I'm putting buses down, right? Bus stations. And I don't want them to overlap a whole bunch. But when you go to place one like this, you can only really see like the houses that it's going to touch. Its area of effect. I can't tell if I'm overlapping with another station or not. But the way you can tell is pick your stations, boom, and put them on the logistics tab. Here's another one we placed, right? It's on the logistics tab. Grab another one. Logistics tab. And now when you go to place your new station, now you can kind of see, right? You can see the little lines from your existing stations and plop this guy down so it's not overlapping so much. So there's a little tip. It's not terribly intuitive, but that's at least something that helps you not have your bus routes overlap so many houses, because it's got to be inefficient, right? In fact, had I done that, maybe I would have gone a little bit into this corner or this area instead of going up north a little more, because we've got a bunch of houses here that aren't really covered. In fact, I might put one down here just for the heck of it. Cover more of this area. Right here is kind of a sweet spot. So we'll have 5 here. Anyway, that's a little tip that I just ran across. Let me know what you think. Ooh, that's not a bad price either. All right, so we've got 5 stations in here that we need to route through. Let's get to it. We got the garage open. We'll buy. Let's just start with 1. I think that's our. No, here. Yeah. Oh, look at that. The order changed. Is that right? What am I missing here? This guy. Oh, it goes 50 kilometers an hour and handles 12 passengers. More passengers, slower. 2 less passengers and a tiny bit faster. I'm going to go faster. Not so much for the sense of moving the passengers faster, but just not getting in the way of some of my other trucking. So I'll err on the side of little speed over capacity just to keep my roads moving. All right, we'll buy that guy, pick a route, and let's get started on the route. I'll get rid of some of this noise. And let's add our stops. We'll do it clockwise again, just because it's that'll help us down the road when we want to figure out what's going on. And hopefully it'll put them in the order that I pick them. Last time it seemed a little random. All right. Amana Colonies, transfer, boom. Add stop. I'm going to click the bottom one. Okay, and then we want that middle route. Where is that one? Or do we want to... Oh, shoot. Is that right? Amana Colonies Annex. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. All right, right click to get out of that. Trash that stop. Wake up. Let me put this road. Let me connect the station. It's not even connected to anything yet. Okay. That's where we want to start. Even though it says Amana, I'm going to consider that part of the Haver route. Although I don't have to. Yeah, I'm going to. Let's do it. Quit dawdling and get it done. All right, 1. Haver East is going to be next. Add stop. Haver East. Boom. Transfer. Okay, that's nice and underneath right where I want it. Add stop. We're going to go clockwise. And where is the other one? Do we have 3 up top? Short-term memory problems. Let's see here. 1, 2. I think we come down now. It's this guy, right? 3. Haver Southwest. Okay, we're in the right order. And then we had 2 coming back up this way. We got Haver Northwest. Good. It's in the right order. And then we want to come up halfway here, right? Where is this guy? Haver North. Boom. Transfer. I think that's it. Okay, yeah, no duplicates. That all looks good to me. We'll save as, and we'll do the, try and stick to that same naming convention. I'm going to do Haver Center Circle or something. Is that what we had last time? Haver Center Circle. We'll at least know what that is. We can, when we come up with better names later, we can do that. I'm going to put a single bus on this right now. Boom. Off it goes. We don't need to worry about connecting Haver to way down here, Newport Beach, because we already have 2 buses doing that, and the route's already set up. Everything's perfect there. But we got to think about what we want to do for these towns. We could just overlap our circle routes by 1 stop. So, for example, we got this Amana Colonies Annex, right? And it's already part of the... no, it's not part of it. We've got this one. Yeah. So this stop, Amana Colonies Northwest, this bus stop right here that I'm looking at, where they're not going to pick up anybody probably. Oh, not bad. Check it out. 5 passengers. All right. Well, we may make some money early on. Great. But I was thinking if we could overlap this stop, just do a route through Amana that takes us here and then I guess back over somehow. These roads are horrible. We might do a little road demolition and just get a nice clean path coming through town here. Clean this up a little bit. Might cost us, but yeah, this road network's pretty interesting. Kind of inefficient, but boy, it would cost us some money to tear down these buildings. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Since this is already part of Haver Center Circle, as long as I include this stop in my loop through Amana Colonies, then we won't need another special route to join up Haver with Amana Colonies. So hopefully that makes sense. The reason I got distracted is I'm just thinking, what route is that bus going to take? There's really only one way from this stop back off to the east, and you got to go south to get there, which takes you further into Haver, which I don't really care to do. That's why I was thinking if we could just connect up a road here through this mess. But it would cost some construction to do it. Let's do it for fun and just experiment and see. This may not be efficient, but I'm going to do it. So I want a road. I'm going to pay to get rid of that. 43 grand, not cheap. I want a road coming through here because I do. Let's tear out this road. I think if we relay it, it'll automatically ramp up for us. Hopefully these buildings aren't in the way. Find out. Occupy. Yeah, boom. Check it out. That's perfect. And then we got to tear out another building or 2, unfortunately. But I'm going to do it. Just to do it. Just to do it. Let's see if we get lucky. I don't think this will connect up, but we could try. Yeah, no such luck. We're gonna have to take out this house here. Let's just do it. I think another house will spring up, but we are paying a lot of money for that demo. But we'll see. Let me know in the comments. Is this a smart way to do it, or is this a waste of cash? Boom. Or is it an investment that will pay off with more efficient truck routes or more avenues through town? But anyway, let's make use of it. We've got a bus stop here we're going to try and use. We're going to come up in. That's the shared one, right? Amana Colonies. Yep. We'll come up here. Amana Colonies North. We've got some expansion going on here. We could do a double bus stop way out here, but let's leave that for like another circle. Maybe that'll be Amana Colonies West Circle or something instead of Center Circle. So we got a bus stop here. Let's see what that guy covers. We'll leave these open. That's not bad. And then this is the one we're going to connect to first. Put that on logistics just so we can kind of see. Can even stack these because we're not going to need it. Okay, now we want to complete our little circle around Amana. Now we've got some development here we could do, and it might make a lot of sense because this could be like where we connect up with Somersville. Let's drop a station. We're spending some cash. It's a little concerning, but boy, there's a spot. Maybe it overlaps a little, but that's kind of a cheap bus stop here. 27,000. Let's take it. And then grab another double bus stop. And geez, do we need one in the middle? I don't know. I don't know if this is overkill. Before I place it, let's pick that bus stop and just stack it up on all these with all these other windows, just so we can see the range of that one. And then I'll just build another. I don't know if there's tech upgrades too that are going to increase the range of this for us. You know what I mean? Hopefully these, we're not putting these so close together and then later we research technology that allows us to cover more. I got bad roads here. This is not the best. Not the best. I'd like to put it right where this road is, and I can't do it because it's not level. This is overlapping a little bit with that one off to the east, but I'm not going to flatten all that territory just to get the road here. I could. That's not bad. We're missing out on a couple houses. I could go this way, but then it's going to be a more inefficient route. And that doesn't really cover. Or I could do something creative and just pop it there, but that's really overlapping. It's either here or here. Let's go here. And then let's get another one down, maybe way over here. Boom. And then while we're here, let's lay down some road. We're just going to experiment a little bit. Boom. 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 All right. And then let's pick that guy. I just want to see how much it overlaps. We do have a bus stop here. That may be it. That may be our buses. Let's close all these windows. Oh, there's a way to do it too, right? Let me look at the controls while I got you here. There is a way to do it. Where is it? There's a shortcut for closing all the windows. Here it is. Close all windows. Delete. So we got a bunch of them stacked over here. I'll hit the delete key. Boom. Nice and easy. Okay, now we just want to get our route going. This is the Amana one. We want to make sure we pick the stop that has the Haver stuff in it. Haver Center Circle. So I'm going to start our route here. Let's grab a bus. Bye. And we said we're going with speed over capacity. So we'll do that. Don't know if that's the best decision or not, but that's what we're going to go with. Pop this guy up here and do add stop. And it's Amana Colonies Northwest. I'm going to start here. So I want to make sure we don't forget that stop. Transfer. We'll add a new one. We're going to come up. Grab this guy. Amana Colonies Annex. So we're heading north. Transfer. Add a stop. We're going to head north to this one. Now, hopefully there won't be traffic conflicts between the bus stop and our freight station. We'll have to deal with that later if there are. Okay, transfer there. Add a stop. Again, we're just going through town. This should be pretty straightforward. And hopefully these will make money. We'll find out, right? We're learning as we go. And that's kind of part of the fun anyway, I think. Part of the discovery of the game. The game's systems. All right, another stop. It's this guy. I think that one we placed a long time ago. And then what else? Is that it? I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's our whole route. And then from Mana Colonies transfer, this guy, we're going to go all the way back to the top, which is over here. Not the top, but, you know, back over to the west side. Mana Colonies transfer, and it's going to work its way down. We could hit Haver East if we wanted to. So we're going to be coming down that direction, but maybe it'll take this new road that we just put in. It's good to see the trucks are using that, because I believe the game will try and find the optimal route. So we did see someone using that new route just now. All right, enough babbling. This one is kind of a long enough route. I think I'm actually going to put 2 buses on this circle route. We got to save it and give it a name. This becomes key, and I know we're running this episode a little bit long. Let's do Amana Colonies center circle. Center circle, if I can type. Boom, I like it. And then I'm going to clone that bus. I'm actually going to put 2 on this. And we'll just see. Hopefully we start getting some profit. Let's stop this episode here. We've got Newport Beach, a circle bus route going on in here. I think just 1 bus. We've got 2 buses connecting Newport Beach to Haver on their own route. 2 stops, that's it. Then we've got a circle route going on in Haver. I think we've only put 1 bus on that. Yeah, 1 bus, and we can scale that up later. And then we did our circle route for Amana Colonies. And instead of having a special route that connects Amana to Haver, we just overlapped here at Amana Colonies Northwest, this bus stop. So that's part of 2 routes. So if people want to get from like Amana Colonies halt way up here, they live here and they want to get down to, I don't know, some business over here, something to work. Those 2 bus routes are connected, so they'll stop off at Amana Colonies Northwest or whatever, whichever one it was. Amana Colonies Northwest. Yeah, this guy. Hop off of that route and hop onto that one, and they can get wherever they want. Cool. All right. Yeah, this episode's already running long. I can see our research we're making slow progress on that. Yeah, cool. Next episode, let's finish off the bus stuff. We'll do Summersville, and then we'll let things run for maybe an episode or 2, and then we'll check back in on the profit and check back in on the town displays to see, you know, if this hasn't improved, the passenger section of all our towns. But yeah, we got to remember, top of the next episode, let's finish Summersville and make sure that's connected to Amana. And then we'll check on our research and maybe get to doing those iron parts, or thinking about steel. The steel bars, because I think we have that researched. And then the research we're doing right now is wood, and that's a little ways off yet. Cool. All right. For now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys sticking with me in this Let's Play of Voxel Tycoon. I'm having a ton of fun with this game. Hope you're enjoying it too. It's available on Steam now. It's early access as I record this. It's been around for a long time, and I've known about it since, I don't know, maybe November, maybe a little earlier than that. But it's just now come to Steam. The developers did grant my request for a key after many months of waiting, many months of waiting. But I really appreciate that, because that allows me to get this content together for you. If you like it, do consider giving it a thumbs up. That does help my tiny channel grow. But for now, again, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.